Hello everybody, welcome to Great Leveler Gaming. I am a Great Leveler. Today we're checking out Assassin's Creed gameplay trailer. Extended one this time. So yes everybody, we recently did a reaction to Assassin's Creed gameplay. It was about a 2-minute long video. I had a whole bunch of theories as to what I thought was going to happen, how it would work, and blah blah blah. And then after finishing that video, turns out there's an extended one for 13 minutes. And if I'd have known that, I'd have done what we did with the Silent Hill 2 trailer reaction and just done them both together. I didn't, so I'm going to split them, of course, into 2 videos. And I'm curious to see how much I got right. So really, really excited for this one. Still don't know if I'm going to get this game because I've soured to Assassin's Creed. And as I've mentioned, I don't feel like there's as many... I mean, my whole thing with Assassin's Creed, the original ones, well, especially the Altair and Ezio ones, was that there was so much city climbing to do. There was like a little bit of travel between the two, but for the most part, there was huge cities running over rooftops. I don't feel like Japan gonna have as many opportunities to do a lot of climbing. There will be big buildings, and I'm sure there's plenty of iconic structures to climb, but not to the level that justifies climbing it, basically. The whole point was trying to navigate around the map by taking, unusual routes. So I'm curious, that was, like I said, that was my appeal for the original Assassin's Creed. I'm not saying that's all that the games had to offer, of course it's not, but that was one of the biggest draws for me at the time. So I'm curious to see what this brings and if it's gonna reignite that passion for me. So I'm really curious to see, is this one gonna be the game that gets me back into the series? So we'll check out this gameplay trailer, we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. Let's crack on. Oh wow, okay, so looks good. But again, I've got to stop saying things look good. We know they're going to look good. They bloody well should do nowadays.
Benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path in this divided land.
Okay, the fact that it started off like this leads me to believe that I am correct in assuming that you can switch between the 2 characters at will. But maybe I'm not. This is what always bothers me with these kind of games. When you're like on a horse, it always feels like it's...
harvest requires many hands.
You just always feel awful just barreling through people. So many games have you on a horseback to get through places, and then you're having to dodge people or feel like an asshole. I don't want to feel like an asshole in my gameplay. I feel enough of an asshole in real life. See, again, this is something that I feel like we should be getting. They should be leaving muddy footprints. Come on, next gen now.
And merchant looks uneasy.
What is he referring to? Yeah, so far it's not doing anything for me. It just feels like, oh, we can pet a dog though. Fine. I'm more intrigued again. Nah, I'm not seeing
Well,
any
a friendly beast, are you not?
innovation. I'm kind of getting tired of this, just like walking around densely populated locations, but there's nothing to really
Behind you, little one.
justify. I mean, you look at games like Red Dead where there's so many unique and well demonstrated, not demonstrated, a very well established world, and that you feel like it's genuinely lived in, where this just feels like it's populated for the sake of being populated.
A samurai.
What gave him away?
Hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes, but you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I
His
shall
symbol
see
on
it
his
done. From this
outfit
life,
looks very much
if
like the
not
one from
next.
Ghost of Tsushima. I like how he's just met a strange random person who just asked him to murder a bunch of people. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out. Murder a bunch of people. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. See, again, this is another thing as well. The original Assassin's Creed games, one of the ways to blend was to blend in with the crowd.
No division among the people here.
Again, I've already mentioned there was a black samurai. I think this is who this guy is based on. So I'm not saying it because he's black. I'm saying, how's he going to blend into a crowd? He's a foot taller than everybody else and, you know, stands out. And which was, like I said, part of the fun. But again, his character isn't the stealthy one. The female character whose name I can't remember either the character's name.
This isn't your fight, samurai.
I'm gonna make it my fight.
I told you, keep walking.
What's he looking at? Even in the gameplay video, he's glitching. I told you, keep walking. Yeah, so he's not a stealth character, so I get that, but that's what I mean. This is why the games stopped feeling like Assassin's Creed. Combat looks good. I like the weaponry. I don't know if Assassin's Creed have been doing this for long, but these glints of blue and red on the weapon, again, that's straight from Ghost of Tsushima, but again, I've not played Assassin's Creed for a while, so maybe Ghost of Tsushima took from that, I don't know. And it's fun to see like a brute character. See, again, I'm seeing stuff that I've already seen and played. I feel like this is just too late. I like the finishes though. Did he kill the main guy?
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him. I'll wash away his failure with your
Now this is something again that is good. Obviously, as we've already mentioned with, and I'm going to come back to Ghost of Tsushima. How can I not? But this is one thing that, oh, like that low stance.
Who do you think you are?
The Ghost of Tsushima, you were just stuck with the same weapons throughout the whole game. Yeah, you had bow and arrow and like blow dart stuff, but your main weapons were just your sword. So I do like that this is introducing new weaponry, which is historically accurate as well. I'm sorry, Ghost of Tsushima just whoops this. That's cool though. like in the original game where you had, every time you killed your target, you had like a little animus cutscene with them. I'd love if they still did that with this headless, bodiless head on the floor.
I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
A daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
So this is, I suppose, a little side quest to unlock certain paths and find things out rather than just being able to attack.
He's there.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate?
Right. So Yasuke and no.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
They will not stand a chance. But be careful in there.
Don't worry.
I must admit though, the HUD physics look
It'll be
amazing
me
the
in
way
the
it
shadows.
just twists and round. Absolutely amazing visually.
Serve the light.
And
I'll go
you know
straight
what?
for
I'm
the
going to
light.
take it back a little bit.
When fighting a snake, why wrestle
Because
the
she's
body?
obviously the assassin.
Slice off the head.
So it makes me wonder if he's just an ally who might become an assassin later on in the game. Obviously, the mechanics are going to stay the same. But that's why there's such different gameplay. I'm going to go with that. So she's looking to recruit him. Kind of like Kenway in Black Flag. I like the crawling, that's good. But again, one of the things I loved about the original Assassin's Creed is blending in plain sight. Hiding in plain sight by blending. I will get my words out, it's very early in the morning.
Who did that?
Get over here, alright, I'll come over there. It's the new champ. That is a terrible guard. I know it's dark, but... And this is another thing with the climbing. I get people are impatient now, but scaling buildings used to be like finding the route and plotting your journey up and stuff. Now you just did like Spider-Man.
You dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That or a grave.
A grave, huh?
I'm not sold on the voice actor of this character though. A grave, huh? Oh, that's cool. I like that though. Still not. Don't get me wrong. I'm still
I need to hide.
like. Oh, why do you need to hide? You could just kill him as soon as he walked in, like every other character you just see. But I like that. Very Tenchu. That's a game that's ripe for a remake. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Useless, all of you. First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger. And then you serve me scalding tea. Besides ruining its delicate flavor, I nearly lose my tongue for business.
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance.
Yep. Nice.
A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
Yeah, there's, again, the voice acting just not. It's not bad, but it's not like. It's not sounding as. What would be the term? That's cool. I love that. Not sounding as threatening as I think she feels like she should be. I feel like there was a better way she could have done that. Yeah, see that again. The just doesn't feel like Assassin's Creed anymore.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
I love the weather effects, so that looks awesome as well. Parkour. The environments look amazing. Honestly, I would get this game primarily for the environments, just because they look so beautiful, and I think the gameplay looks fun. I just wish they didn't keep tacking Assassin's Creed onto everything. It just.
You being allies then.
I don't know. So yeah, I'm not I'm still not quite feeling it. It's just not resonating with me. So let's go through my thoughts on the trailer. What we were saying at the beginning was that there is like it's densely populated worlds, because we can do that now easily. But it doesn't feel like the worlds are lived in. Whereas what I was comparing to was Red Dead Redemption, which you felt like, you know, the characters weren't just placed, you know, spawn city folk. You know, it felt like they had daily routines that they were actually doing and interacting with one another, rather than just being there to make the population look bigger, which, you know, the early Assassin's Creed did the same thing, but they were all, you know, the original games, everything they were bringing was new. I didn't care about that. Where now it just feels like it just feels empty, even with all the people. Everything just feels empty in these kind of games now. And maybe I'm wrong in saying that. And I'm not saying it looks bad. It doesn't look bad at all. I mean, the gameplay looks fun. You've got variety of you know, combat choices and how to take the assassins out. You're going to barge in through the front door. You're going to go in stealthy. Definitely think stealthy is more fun. That's just my preferred kind of gameplay method. But that doesn't. But again, that gives the game replay value. Then play it through again as the other character. So I definitely think that this one's got a lot going for it. And again, the setting for me, I love the samurai kind of aesthetic. I really want this game, but I'm just still not feeling it. I just feel like it doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game anymore. I felt like there's just nothing about it that's like really like unique. It just feels copy and paste each time. Here's the target. What do you want from that kind of game? What do I want? I don't really know. And that's why I think I've just got bored with Assassin's Creed, because it just felt like more of the same every single time. And I really feel like it's a series that could probably do with a bit of a rest, because it needs something different. But every time they bring something different in, it just feels less of an Assassin's Creed game. So I'm just one of them really awkward people who just won't be pleased no matter what they do, because if they change it, I complain it's not Assassin's Creed. If they don't change it, I complain it's not changed. You know what? I'm a very awkward bugger, aren't I? So yeah, it looked great. I love the characters, although I'm not sold on the woman's voice acting. No, it's not bad, but it sounds like it's supposed to be threatening and intimidating, and it's just not. I love the range of weapons though as well, and I like the knockout, the little noose thing. That was different. Usually it's just like a chokehold and drag them back. So that actually looked really cool. I really appreciated that. Again, I think the problem is you've not got that verticality, which is what I was talking about before. Yes, she goes up and over walls, but it never feels like you can just take to the rooftops to escape. You can't blend into the crowd. And these are things that I felt like, you know, were staples of the game, just like the Hidden Blade was. So maybe I'm annoyed that the core things of what made them the assassins in the first few games has been forgotten about. I don't know. I'm rambling a little bit. I think I'm going to end my talk, and I'm going to leave it open to you guys. I want you to let me know what you think down below in the comments. And tell me what you think, honestly. And if you think that I'm just talking nonsense, because I feel like I'm talking nonsense, but I know there's something missing, and I'm just not sure what it is. And I'll have a little think about it. If they bring another trailer out, I might do another reaction and see if I can come back with a more coherent explanation as to what I'm feeling, because I don't know what I'm feeling, basically. But it looks amazing. It's got promise. I just don't think it's going to be the game I was hoping it would be to get me back into the franchise. So, shame. But let me know what you think down below in the comments. While you're there, hit the like button and subscribe. Really helps me out. When I last checked, I'd hit 700 subscribers. So we're on our way to 1,000, which is going to be amazing. If we hit that, I'm just going to be blown away. Although, to be fair, about 50% of all my subscribers have come from my Billy the Butcher video, which is, you know, frustrating that it's not my usual stuff, but anyway, that's how it is. Anyway, rambling again. early in the morning for me. I've got a little bit of an opportunity to record. I want to get as much done as I can. So we're going to leave this episode here. Let me know what you think. See you all in the next episode. Coming soon. Bye.